This was really fun. Hope you run another Smash 4 tourney soon. Absolutely will. Absolutely will. Might do seasonal. I might host a tournament like per Smash game every month. I'm thinking about it because this was very fun. This was a part of a marathon goal to run a Smash 4, Brawl, 64, and Ultimate tournament. So, since it's going really well, might do it again. Here we go, guys. Game number 1 on the most OG mod I have ever seen. This was the very first and iconic mod from the Brawl days. But it's in Smash 4 now. Yonaga's Lucas versus LazyZach's very own Sonic here on Smash 4 Losers Finals. And you know it's going to be a slow one, guys. Zach is going to take his time. Lucas is not a character to be tormented with. You saw in Winners Finals. It could go either way at any single time. But again, Zach and I haven't played in a long time, but we know both of them are quite prominent players. You know, Yonaga, I believe, got second at the latest Smash 4 tournament that I saw on their server. Compared to Zach, I don't know how warmed he is for someone like Yonaga, but so far, so good. 68% having that lead, but here comes Yonaga with the rebuttal and the PK fire, getting that stage control and just taking his time. You got 5.5 minutes on that clock. You know, you could take that time. Up tilt setting up, causing Sonic to needing to land. And finds himself the jab. My gosh, what a rebuttal in that discussion. My gosh, what an argument coming in from an unfortunate SD on the side of Yonaga. That's not what you want to see in this final. And don't forget, though, unfortunately... Wait, whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're so back?
This wasn't happening.
We're so back. We're so back. Life's good. Life's good. Life's good. Anyway, we're continuing. Again, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Yonaga is from Brazil. So there will be a little bit of some lag spikes here and there. Not really going to be surprised. We are running on the Pretendo servers, not Nintendo. So things might still be a little bit finicky at times. But so far, so good. Looking all right. Every month would be fucking amazing. You know what? Taking souls for free? I'll consider. Dude. Right? Oh, I love the goddamn spring sound effect. That was so good. That's my Sonic fan talking right there. The falling fair, unfortunately, has landing lag, so won't be able to get anything off of it. But still, this amazing grounded gameplay, just the raw shark coming in from Zach to create so much pressure so quickly. But finally, the up air from Yonaga. Let's see if he can get anything off it. The back air. Oh, boy. Here you go. Finally catches this hedgehog into the up throw right straight up. That's going to be a KO. Let's see if he can get some damage to get this going. Of course, you know, as Lucas falls, it's just like looking at Lucario. All these characters get a lot stronger as everybody gets weaker, okay? That's what it's really about. Try and gain the reset on that backer. Unfortunately, just wasn't forward enough. Great DI on Zach's part. But here comes... Woo! And here we go. The reset. Oh, it would have been cute. Would have been cute. We all would have loved... Oh! Honey, you deserve that. When you're playing with Sonic Spring, he's going to remind you that that is his toy to play with, not your own. What a down air coming in from Zach. Just say, nah, man, back off. Which I understand why he went for it. Just because, like, you know, if he ended up getting it, that would have been a double back air. And with that rage, he definitely would have probably taken the game. So I don't blame him for going for it.
You know, I kind of got cooked on Battlefield last time.
All right, these guys are definitely, they're now discussing their next ones. They're talking about their last set. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Again, you guys could visit twitch.tv/LazyZach if you want to see it live without delay. Then we'll head back here for Grand Finals. I forgot I'm in Grand Finals. I was like, oh my God, who's in Grands? And I was like, oh my God, me. Right. Jet Set Radio giving that buff. Bald. Bro, I'm not bald, luckily. Not yet. Thank God. My eyes. All right, here we go. Going back now on Town and City. Or should I say, the biggest arena I've ever seen. My gosh, look at this mod. A little bit ugly on that bottom, but, you know. Balloon! Yo, you got Balloon. Zach wins, guys. No matter what happens, Zach wins the tournament. Just thought I should say that. Okay, but starting off already a lot better because you got that Balloon. You were distracted. Your ADHD ass is now taking 50% from Yonaga. Not looking to be distracted at any point. 61 and just racking up. No damage on the side of Zach. And trying to get the other Balloon too and just having a really good time while he's at it. But finally finding himself an up throw. Misses the up air, but hits the landing nair, excuse me, and just slowly chipping his way some damage. Here we go. Some F tilts. Yeah, love it. push that hedgehog away using the big hitboxes, waiting for that landing, but this ain't ultimate. No 70 frames of lag here. Going to be able to just jump away as soon as he missed. Oh boy, trying to go for these grabs. I'm a little worried because Zach has BSBS. If he's off stage and spins at any point, there you go. He got the jump. It is done. Just finding it there. He's got it again. He's got just now no jump. How he's going to land? Right, Yonaga gives him a little bit way too much respect on that forward. But it's all right. Again, sometimes it's best just to take it super slow, especially versus Sonic, right? Take your time, make your damage, and eventually that opening will come. He was nerfed in weight multiple times in this game, starting out as a mid-weight on the way he was in Brawl, and then got nerfed in weight twice to go right at the bottom of mid, basically the highest of light. So this guy kind of loses his life pretty easy. Here we go. Fair. Great stuff, Yonaga controlling the stage again. I don't think I've seen Yonaga off stage at all. Trying to get the pivot grab, but that extended hitbox from Sonic's. Ooh, recovering from Yonaga. Misses the recovery. I don't know if the lag had something to do with it, but unfortunately, that is another SD on the side of Yonaga. And now he has to play catch up once again. Hopefully not too much this time. Finds out the fourth smash, but doesn't land it. Zach rolls right behind and gets a grab. Okay, everybody hold. Yep, up air. There it is. 8%. Hey, that is nothing, okay? Both have the same knockback. Nothing's going to be any different here. But whoa, there we go. That's a little bit of a difference. Up air still sharking out. When you put yourself over Sonic, you're basically giving him his favorite part of the game. You want to be as grounded as possible. There it is. Back air continuing to just rack up damage and take advantage of Lucas's weak spot, which is his disadvantage. Maybe the go. Okay, here we go. Yup. Nope. He's got nothing here. I love mash air. I heard that. Yo, my man mashing air. You can freaking hear those clicks on that. But hey, landing up air, beautiful. Just to get out of the way. Definitely had a setup there. But again, sometimes you just want to play as safe as possible, especially if we don't play this game very often. You're not going to see some crazy stuff right away as everyone's still adapting to this game. Love it. Go for the air dodge. Oh, wait. You might be dead. You might be dead. You might be dead. Oh, he's not dead. Zach is alive, but my gosh, 72%. He's back. Yanaga's back. We just can't see an SD again. Every single game so far, he's lost from an SD. There it is. Up air again. Percent taken. Lead is now established on the side of Yonaga. 97 to 80. Missing the up air, but finds the front smash on the air dodge. Here comes the Z grab. Yup, waited, and now you can't grab it. Please recover. And recovering perfect, but finds the back air, and that is definitely a KO. Yo, that's the Ken special, bro. Okay? You do back air on the ledge, but in a raw state, so it looks very, very clean, and you know that it's not going to land with so much lag. That is 2-0 currently for Zach, looking like he's going to go into the grand finals unless Yonaga starts pulling it together and basically stops SDing, because every single time he has came back, he just unfortunately has died from SDing. So let's see if he can pull it together and start bringing this back nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. You guys enjoying the event? Hope you guys come back for Brawl. I hope the Smash 4 community can support Brawl the way that we support Smash 4 here.
You picked FD against Sonic?
FD against Sonic. Okay, but also FD against Lucas. Same thing, right? Both characters love the flat stages. A lot of characters in this game, I've noticed, is very flat stage oriented, right? That's just what has been. Oh my god, spinach. Guys, I should eat more spinach. Like, honestly, like, I'm anemic sometimes. Haven't been taking care of myself this month. I should probably have some more spinach. But here we go. All right, getting back into it. We're 2-0 now on the side of Zach. We're starting on FD. I should have mentioned that these guys should have gone on Kalos Omega just so it avoids the lag. So hopefully when FD does start transitioning, we're not going to see any issues. But so far, so good. There, I love, oh my god, dude, that's the combo I was trying to get all tournament. Back air into up air on landing. That's the easy 27%. Finds another back air, trying to get a forward smash after. Definitely was a misinput, but if he got it, definitely would have added something. Again, up air, not going to get anything out of it because it doesn't have as much of a hit stun the way it does in Ultimate. But okay, footstools, not going to get anything. And it's actually going to set up for Yonaga here. Do the side B. Oh my god, really? Vegetables? Not my style. Same either, Cole Allen, but when you're my age, like 30, you need your vegetables. So please take your vegetables, guys. Yep, that's the back air for Yonaga. Let's see if he can get something going here. Jumping right over this spin dash and finds the dash attack. Just being so patient for Sonic to miss and then find anything to it. Definitely learning the matchup as he is going. Great spot dodge. Here we go, using the Zair to just extend these hitboxes and counterattack against Sonic's spin dashes once it does end up releasing. Now, that startup does have iframes up until, I believe, frame 5 or 4. But as soon as that's done in this game, you know, you can still hit spin dash, especially pivot grabs. A lot of characters with the tether will take advantage of grabs, but Yonaga not going to need it, using the forward smash to take that first stock. This is the first time we're seeing Yonaga in the lead. And again, it all comes down to Lucas on these flat stages, able to control the distance and forcing Sonic to land. If you can't catch Sonic, you got to cut him off of that rule, of that set. Almost finding himself the 2-frame, not going to do it just yet. I love the delay with that down special. Kind of give himself some aura. There we go. Goes in for the up air. Get out. I like the retreat from Zach, but taking, again, just having a hard time landing, and that's the whole part about Lucas. Makes it hard for you to land. Finds the read on the roll. Whoa, into the jab. I like the down tilt into the jab just for extra measure. And now we are overlapping in percent officially. No point percents here, all based on a 1 hit. Oh boy. Now Yonaga can afford to make some hasty decisions, but the down throw into the down tilt into the back throw is going to take it. That is 2-1, and that is the start of a brand new chapter that we've been wanting to see from Yonaga. We wanted to see this adaptation, this more patience and more controlled gameplay that we know that he is capable of, so that he could slowly start bringing this back, and that is the first step in doing so.
FD, bro, I have no choice.
Oh boy, Zach just realizing now he's got
no choice but to go to FD or Battlefield.
FD or Battlefield. Honestly, like, I feel like versus Lucas, you definitely want to go Battlefield. That's just, like, you don't want to go flats against Lucas because, like you saw, you can't land, right? And it's all going to come down to how these guys are playing. Zach is a very grounded Sonic player, I've noticed. So obviously, he's going to want to go for as flat as possible, but if he literally learns right now to maneuver and just bait Lucas to make those commitments off those platforms, it's going to be really helpful for him. He's going to be able to land a lot better. So that's something to do. Yeah, could be, kid. Could be the comeback for sure. Forgot about that rage. Hold up, this ain't, or I know, right? I feel like everyone's got a touch of Lucario in this game. That's why I mentioned him being a low tier, even though I know he's not. But it's just like everyone's got aura, whatever. I don't give no damn. Like, that's what it is. Dude, these up airs? Okay, what is this, Ultimate or Brawl? Like, bro, this ain't Smash 4. All these up airs on landing is great. Great damage coming in from both Zach and Yonaga. Let's see who's going to take it. I love that these guys are basically scrapping, you know? No more of the patient style is gone. They basically just started resetting neutral over and over, and then they go back to scrapping. Like these dash attacks, I feel like we got to see them more. I love that catching these jumps. Ooh, almost would have been a green grab, was just a little bit off. But great stuff to Yonaga for just being a little bit patient. Here we go. Yep, nice shielding, but here comes the Nair. You're not, get over here, Hedgehog. You're not doing anything. And again, thank God for these platforms because Sonic was able to land and get away, but is still trying to charge out even in disadvantage. Finds himself a back air to Shark, though, and lands it, finding himself a lot more of a stage advantage, but goes behind Lucas, which is the #1 rule we don't want to do. Okay, yeah, PK, shut up! PK, shut up! Yo, I feel bad for Yonaga, because let's say there is a world where he reverse 3-0s, then he's gonna do another Sonic. Like, my guy, I'm so sorry in advance. Matter what, seems like a hard life. Oh my god. Me when I shit out up air, but doesn't, up smash, excuse me, but doesn't end up finding the KO, unfortunately. Finds an F tilt, though. I don't believe he does have a jump. He does, and oh, why would you challenge that? Unfortunately for Yonaga, I mean, just was a little bit way too hasty, a little bit of a panic situation since he was over 100%. So he wasn't invincible, but he could have just hung there on that ledge for a while since this game and since Ultimate, you know, Ultimate, you can only hold up to 5, like you can hold it super far for like 5 seconds, 5 quick seconds, right? And then your smash unleashes. But in this game, you count to 3 and the smash lets go. So you just have to time that out and wait. But you know, the pressure is on, I can imagine on the side of Yonaga, that just seems a little bit rough. But now Zach is just putting more pressure, man, making things hard. These falling up airs are just so cute. Big fan of them. But it's just making it so hard for Yonaga to get anything. Now forcing himself to needing to catch Sonic. And now being a little bit aggressive. Okay, finds himself the back throw. Not going to be the KO, of course. And actually ends up going off stage. Let's see if we're going to see anything else here. I like the momentum base, kind of the really great movement from this spin dash. Oh, okay, we're going back up. Almost would have been cute. Hold up. I see something coming. Great grab, initiating a defensive option from Yonaga. And here we go again. We're back in this position, and that's... Oh, my... Oh! Oh. Oh. What is happening, bro? What is happening? Oh, girl, not the snapback. I saw that. That was the biggest snapback I've ever seen in my life. There it is. That will do it. Yep. Take it out, and that's how you get yourself into the grand finals. You take it with a beautiful down air that is basically confirmed at that perfect angle to send you and Zach into grands. Fantastic. Ain't no way. And now we got two tamers headed to each other. But thank you to Zach for streaming